Spirit Airlines is shutting down as a business after failing to secure a 500 meters, Alt-Taili's 368 meters, bailout from the Trump administration. The budget airline was in talks with the US government about a rescue deal which would have saved it from collapse.
And Israel has launched multiple strikes across southern Lebanon, killing at least 10 people in further violations of a ceasefire declared 2 weeks ago. Lebanon's national news agency, NNA, on Saturday said at least 3 people were killed in an Israeli attack on the town of Shukin in Nabatee district. And passport processing services at Pakistan's foreign missions have been suspended until further notice due to technical issues at the headquarters in Islamabad, according to an official notice issued by the Pakistan Embassy in Saudi Arabia. The embassy said the suspension applies to all Pakistan foreign missions and added that the resumption of services will be announced through official social media platforms. And the government of Punjab has unveiled a 23 billion development package for the province's Kutcha areas aimed at improving infrastructure, security and socio-economic conditions. Punjab Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz Sharif said the initiative follows successful operations against criminal elements, adding that the region is now ready for large-scale development.
Update. Saudi authorities have withdrawn the previously announced minimum age restriction for Hajj 2026, allowing children above 12 years to perform the pilgrimage. The update reverses the earlier directive that set the minimum age at 15 years, which had affected travel plans of several applicants. Authorities have also confirmed that visas rejected under the previous age policy will now be reprocessed. Motorola has introduced the Moto Buds 2 Plus alongside its latest smartphones and Razr foldables. The Moto Buds 2 Plus succeed the original Moto Buds Plus, launched in 2024. The new model arrives $50 cheaper than its predecessor. Like the earlier version, the earbuds feature sound tuning by Bose.
The government of Sindh has announced plans to generate and distribute affordable electricity through a provincial transmission and distribution framework aimed at reducing power costs for consumers and supporting industrial growth. Sindh Chief Minister Syed Murad Ali Shah shared the initiative during a meeting with Danish Ambassador Marjar Deros Mortensen at the CM House, where both sides discussed energy cooperation, investment and environmental sustainability. 2 activists who participated in a Gaza-bound aid flotilla were brought to Israel for questioning, the Foreign Ministry said on Saturday, after the vessels were intercepted by Israeli forces this week. Saif Abu Keshek from Spain and Thiago Avila, a Brazilian, were in Israel and would be transferred for questioning by law enforcement authorities. The ministry said on X, adding that the 2 activists were organisation sanctioned by the US Treasury, Sold Armvice Treasury.
Karachi, a judicial magistrate on Saturday granted bail to a serving police officer's son who was arrested in Karachi's Defence Housing Authority, DHA, following a heated argument with officials for having a police number plate on a private luxury vehicle. A video of the man, identified as the son of a senior superintendent of police, SSP, arguing with policemen, had gone viral on social media. He was released from custody late on Friday night on personal surety, police sources said.
United States President Donald Trump says the US Navy is acting like pirates as he described an operation about seizing a ship amid the blockade of Iranian ports. We land on top of it and we took over the ship. We took over the cargo, took over the oil. It's a very profitable business, Trump said at a rally in Florida on Friday.
NATO says it is assessing the details of the United States' decision to withdraw about 5,000 troops from Germany, a key partner in the Western Security Alliance, amid tensions over the war on Iran. In a statement on Saturday, NATO spokesperson Alison Hart said the bloc is working with the US to understand the details of their decision on force posture in Germany, a process the US Pentagon estimates will unfold over the next 6 to 12 months.
United Bank Limited and continued to dominate Pakistan's banking sector profitability over 26, maintaining its position as the top-earning bank, followed by Mizan Bank, National Bank of Pakistan and Habib Bank Limited. Sector data compiled by Topline Securities shows UBL reported its highest ever profit of around 48 billion in 1Q 2026, driven by robust income growth and gains on investments.
The Capital Development Authority has suspended all operations against informal settlements in Islamabad following backlash over action linked to the One Constitution project. The move comes after Shehbaz Sharif intervened to stop an eviction operation at the high-rise building on Constitution Avenue and ordered the formation of a committee to review the issue. Saudi Arabia's only official alcohol shop has run short of supplies, with shortages affecting products ranging from beer and wine to tequila. The store, located in Riyadh's diplomatic district, operates discreetly without a name or sign. It opened in 2024 to serve non-Muslim diplomats and was later expanded to include wealthy non-Muslim foreign residents.
The UAE has launched a new digital service called the Tourist Identity, allowing tourists to open bank accounts instantly upon arrival using a secure digital identity issued at entry. The Central Bank of the UAE partnered with the Federal Authority for Identity, Citizenship, Customs and Port Security, ICP, and Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank, ADCB, to roll out the initiative and improve banking access for non-resident visitors.
And the Embassy of Pakistan in Abu Dhabi has suspended passport processing services due to technical and maintenance reasons, according to an official notice. The embassy informed the Pakistani community in the United Arab Emirates that the service is currently unavailable and will resume once the issue is resolved. And every time exams come around, you are told to make a proper schedule, wake up early, drink water, be the responsible and disciplined child. And then somehow, and many of you end up on your bed every night around 2 a.m. with zero new information in your brain, but a detailed color-coded schedule that you made instead of actually studying. Perhaps it's not wrong. And you have the motivation to start your studies accordingly. Whether you actually studied or the schedule became the whole project, at least you started. But there is a specific type of student with the most organized notes and the most color-coded timetable, the neatest desk setup, and somehow they actually do study.
The Foreign Office, FO, on Saturday said slammed a social media post by British Special Representative for Afghanistan Richard Lindsay regarding developments along the Pak-Afghan border, saying that the remarks were devoid of a deeper understanding of the situation. Early on Friday, Lindsay had shared a post by the UN Assistance Mission in Afghanistan on the social media platform X, which said it had documented tens of civilians killed or injured in strikes in eastern Afghanistan, including a university.
And Lee este artículo en español, the ceasefire between the United States and Iran is holding, but the war's impact is still being felt in the daily lives of millions of people in Latin America and could continue to be for months to come.
Alex Zanardi, the Italian Formula One driver who became a Paralympic cycling champion after losing both legs in an accident, has died aged 59. His family announced Zanardi, one of his country's most loved and respected sportsmen, who was credited with helping transform the perception of disability in Italy, died on Friday evening.
Vivo has introduced the Vivo S50T as a new addition to the S50 lineup. The device arrives after the launch of the Vivo S50 and S50 Pro Mini in December. The new S50T is nearly identical to the standard S50, with the only change being the storage type. While the S50 uses UFS 4.1 storage, the S50T comes with UFS 3.1 storage and is also slightly cheaper.
Milk sellers in Rawalpindi have increased the prices of milk and yoghurt without formal approval, raising concerns over enforcement of price regulations in the city. The price of milk has risen to 250 per kilogram, while yoghurt is now being sold at 280 per kilogram, reflecting increases of 30 and 40 per kilogram respectively.
Islamabad. The Federal Constitutional Court, FCC, on Saturday rejected a plea by the Balochistan government to grant lifetime facilities to retired chief secretaries and their widows. Justice Amar Farouk, who headed the FCC two-judge bench, observed that the Balochistan government notification was over and above the pensionary benefits granted to chief secretaries.
At least 13 people, including 4 women and a child, have been killed in Israeli airstrikes on southern Lebanon. The Lebanese Health Ministry said 2 women and a child were among 8 killed in Habush in Nabati district, where the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, had issued an evacuation order.
And Japan's Prime Minister Sonai Takaichi says the country will boost ties with Vietnam with a focus on energy and critical minerals. Takaichi met her Vietnamese counterpart, Le Minh Hung, on Saturday in Hanoi, where they signed 6 agreements on issues ranging from infrastructure to agriculture to space cooperation.
A major road project in Karachi has been partially opened to traffic after missing its deadline by more than 2.5 years, raising questions over delays and incomplete execution. The Karimabad underpass in the Central District has been made operational despite ongoing work, with several components of the project yet to be completed.
And a major gravity flow water supply scheme for Mansoura is set to move forward after the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia released Rs 18 billion for the project. KP Assembly Speaker Babar Salim Swati said work on the scheme is likely to begin next week, while Chief Minister Ali Amin Gandapur is expected to visit Mansoura on May 6 to formally inaugurate it. And Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif wants to fast-track the legalization of cryptocurrency in Pakistan. He has directed authorities to make the regulatory framework for the virtual assets sector fully operational at the earliest, as part of efforts to strengthen Pakistan's digital economy and boost investor confidence.
Education boards across Punjab have increased registration and related fees for matric classes 9 and 10 students for the 2026 to 28 academic session, citing financial constraints. All 9 Punjab boards have officially begun the matric registration process. Students can submit their registration forms with the normal fee until June 8.
Global oil prices are sliding toward the $100 mark as Iran's latest proposal to end the war with the United States has triggered profit-taking across energy markets. Recent data shows that West Texas Intermediate is hovering just above the $100 mark, trading at around $101 to $102 per barrel after falling nearly 3% on the day. This puts WTI dangerously close to slipping below the psychological $100 level, especially as peace signals emerge.